Well, good morning, guys. We're going deer hunting today. I've got the wild hair butter tag, and we're heading out deer hunting with a rifle. I'm taking the e-bike today. We're going to load everything on my back, riding the e-bike, and set up in a ground blind in a spot that we should see some deer. I was on OnX looking at the property and trying to figure out kind of best place to situate the blind, and I used a radius tool that they have on there for waypoints. So I set my radius at 200 yards because that's kind of like my max shooting distance I'd want to take a deer at. Anything under 200 I would probably shoot at. So I played with the waypoint, moved it around a little bit until I finally settled on a spot that looked pretty good. I don't know what direction these deer are going to be coming out from, so that's the only thing. We got a strong south wind. So I don't know. It could go good, but it also could not work at all. The reason, I'm chilly, guys. It's kind of cold. So I'm going deer hunting because the duck hunting has not been the easiest or the goodest. It's just been warm. All the birds are getting pretty stale. So instead of going out duck hunting and maybe shooting a couple, I was like, let's go shoot a deer. My wife shot a deer. My father-in-law shot a deer. Now it's my turn, I guess. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take my 308, the Rogers Working Man ground blind, my chair, tripod, trigger stick, throw it all on my back, and then ride out about a mile into this property to set up to hunt. So hopefully it works. Hopefully I don't wipe out on the bike. There's a lot of things that could go wrong doing this, but if it goes right, I think it'll be awesome. So let's go give it a go. That deer was about 500 yards away. 10-point freaking monster. Hopefully he comes back out. He came out into the field and fed a little bit, and then he licked a tree and then hopped the fence and went south. Will we see him again? I don't know. Didn't see anything this morning. It's 2:45, so we still have plenty of time this afternoon. Something else might show up. But man, if that buck comes in, that would be a freaking stud. Like, I don't think the camera could really see him that well, but in the binos, I could see everything. I mean, just huge rack on him. And I'm not out here to shoot for antlers or anything. I'm just here to get a deer. So, I mean, getting a quality buck like that would be pretty darn cool. But we still got plenty of time. It's good to see something. So stick it out. Well, good afternoon, guys. Yesterday was a long day in the field going deer hunting. Saw one buck, and that's the only deer I saw. So it's a dandy buck. Like, if he shows up today, I'm gonna be pretty excited about it. But I'm out here to get a deer. I went duck hunting this morning. We shot a limit of ducks by 9:15. I just have a feeling it's gonna happen today. The last time I shot a deer, I was in high school, so like over 10 years ago. My father-in-law shot a deer, my wife shot a deer, I was playing deer guide, and so now I'm like, okay, I gotta get myself a deer. So that's what we're gonna do. I've been rocking the e-bike because I'm going in about a mile, and it's pretty slick, honestly. Some Chinese company sent me this bike to do some stupid video on it, and turns out I can actually use this thing. So that's the plan for today. It's a little bit before 2 o'clock. I'm gonna hop on the bike, get to the blind, and just do a little evening sit. I am on a freaking highway for deer. I'm just surprised I didn't see anything. So we're gonna get in. Hopefully we see some deer, and hopefully I can notch my tag. I don't care if it's a buck or a doe. I just want to shoot a deer. So that's on the docket. Let's see if we can do it. just folded that deer. There we go. We got a deer. It's a doe. But man, that's awesome. That's freaking awesome. Probably about 100 yards. Put the crosshairs on her. She was kind of angled a little bit, but then she angled back, so right in the money. Now the work starts. It's kind of a baby. I don't know much about deer hunting, but I do know that my wife's deer was way bigger than this one. This one's a young deer. But hey, that's all right. This is normally the part of hunting shows where they talk about the history of the deer or whatever, but yeah, this will be a good eater. I'm pretty pumped about this, but all right. Now I'm up to 2 deer. My first deer I shot was one like this, and now my second deer is one like this, so it is what it is. I was just after some food, and I think this will be a manageable deer. I was hoping it was a big doe, but I wanted to get this done because I do want to get home. Been gone for a long time, so. All right, now the fun begins. Well, just got it field dressed. I gotta go get the truck, which is perfect so I can pack all this stuff up. You know, yeah, I killed Bambi. I don't do this enough to really know how to size them up. And it was like last 20 minutes-ish, probably last half hour, it pops out and I see a deer. The one next to it looked like a small deer, so I thought that was the fawn, but I think they were both fawns, which was weird. But here's what it is. Punch my tag, I got a deer, my wife got a deer, my father-in-law got a deer. I got the smallest deer. That's okay. I'm not in it for the size of the deer. That deer, it's gonna be some darn good eating.